Do you know how to filter data effectively, whether you are working with a massive dataset or with a small one? Learning how to efficiently filter records can make your life easy. So stay tuned. I will show you step by step how to master filtering in PySpark. Welcome back. In today's video, we are diving deep into one of the most essential operations in PySpark, that is filtering records. We will go over a variety of filtering techniques, explaining the code line by line and help you to understand when and why to use each method. Let's get started. Let me quickly import the PySpark library and then spin up a Spark session. Now we will load the data in a data frame. We will use the same sales data here. Next, we will remove some of the unnecessary column. We have already seen how to select necessary columns from our data frame. I will put the link in the video here. So these are the necessary columns that we want to have in our data frame. So we have our records ready. Let me start with the filter options. It is one of the most straightforward way of filtering records in PySpark data frame. It takes a Boolean expression as an argument and then returns a new data frame containing only the records that satisfy the condition. For example, if we want to filter our records where the color of the product is red, then we can write it in following manner. So we will say data frame name, filter, and then we will write name of the column. Then we will use show method to print the record on the screen. And as you can see, it is filtered all those records where the color equal to red. We can also save the filtered records in a new data frame. Filtering out bad data or missing data like this is a common data cleaning steps. So let me show you what do I mean by that. We will start by putting the name of the new data frame. So here we say df1. And it's not equal to -1. So now we have a new data frame. It should be 1. Now we have a data frame where the customer key is not equal to -1. This is how we can create new data frame without any bad records or anything like that. Sometimes we need to apply multiple conditions at once, PySpark make this easy to just make sure that we use the parentheses properly to achieve the desired result. So for example, if we want to have record for which the color is red and then category equal to bikes. So we will say df1 dot, and then within these parentheses we need to put all those logic. And as expected, we can see the color equal to red and the category equal to byte. So this is how we can use more than one filter with the filter function. If you are coming from SQL background and know how to use like operator in SQL, then I can tell you that you can use similar function in PySpark too with like function. For example, if we like to have those product that contains road in their description, then we can write following code. Then we will provide the name of the column. So this will pull the rows where the product column contains the word road. The percentage symbol is a wildcard that can match any number of character before or after the road. It is perfect for finding a subset of text data. So this is quite interesting way of filtering records. One of the beauty of PySpark that it allows us to write SQL-like code within filter function. This is really helpful when we need to write complex filtering condition. This approach allows us to leverage the powerful SQL syntax within the filter method. Here is an example. If we like those records where the country is not Canada, and then we can simply write, and inside we will write simple like SQL. And as expected, we do not have any country with the country equal to Canada. So this is the way we can write SQL-like expression. Sometimes we need to filter record based on a list of values. In those situations, we can use isin function. Let me show you how we can use isin function here. Let us create a list with some of the countries, and then we will use isin with those lists. So let me show you what I mean by that. So we create a list called li. Now, if we want to filter where we want to say that we need the records for which the country is Canada or France or Germany, we can write it in a complex way, but with the isin function, it could be write much more simpler format. And within the parentheses, we will provide the name of the list. And as we expected, now we have the records with the country, either Canada, France, or Germany. So this is how we can do that. But with the SQL expression, this can be done much more easier way. And maybe we can write much more complex function. So for example, that if we need records for which country belongs to Canada or Germany or France, and the product color equals to red, we can use the SQL expressions. So let me start with, and we'll say country in, and then we will also say where the color equal to red. Then close the parentheses. So now we can see how easily we can write complex filtering conditions with SQL-like statement. Finally, let us talk about the where function. This is essentially an alias for filter. It works exactly the same way like filter function. In fact, they can work interchangeably. Let me show you how we can use the where function here. So I will do the same what we have used here. For example, if I take this code and then replace filter equal to where, and then you can see we have exactly the same result. That's how we are saying that where is as an alias of filter, or they can be used interchangeably. And the similar way, this is the complex SQL-like statement. And if we use it here and just with the instead of the filter, if we write where, we'll achieve the same records. So this is how we can use filter or where. So that's it for today. We have seen both filter and where function here. Remember, mastering these technique will make your data pipeline cleaner, faster, and more efficient. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell icon so you do not miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.